This is Big Balls Optimus Prime telling you to enjoy the video. Welcome back everyone, it's me, the action figure freak once again, and as you might hear, I get sick really bad, but this won't stop me from giving you some more action figure reviews, this time with this massive awesome thing, the Marvel Legends celebrating 85 years of Marvel Odin. This is probably the last one I need for my Asgardian shelf, and I would say let's just stop the talking and get this thing open. Okay, here he is right out of the box. I'm just fucking over the 360 right now. Just look at this thing. This is my hand. This thing is absolutely gigantic. Holy shit. And the other thing I didn't realize at first, he comes with a cloth cape. It's even stretchy here, you can see. Insane, really insane. So yeah, let's start with, I would say, like always, the articulation at first. Okay, when I just tried to find out what head joint he has, I disassembled the whole figure. But let's see how to reassemble. It's pretty good to know how this thing works. We have here the neck joint, so that's, yeah, pretty okay choice. Then we get here the cape. Let's put both of these holes over each other, overlapping like this. Go over the joint here. Then we have these two holes on the sides where the fur comes over. I don't know if I'm able to ever get this back into the great way it looked before. Let's see if I can attach the head as well. Okay, the hair might have been under the coat here. Let's see. Let's equip it like that. Like that here. Because I mean we got just like one Odin figure. So yeah, the hair is going under it. Great, really cool. So yeah, you know the head joint now. Going further on the arms, here we get ball joints, no butterfly or anything else to move in here, but I think the decision they made is absolutely great. We have these bendy shoulder pads here. This is really good. I mean, back then we couldn't use the arms then, but now it works perfectly. Then we have these swiveled biceps. I think that's insanely good, because we got one jointed swivel elbows. I mean, because of the armor here, they might not move that good. But I mean, we got here these swivel biceps. This will give us a lot of articulation back. Then we get vertical hinges on the hands, both of the hands. On the other ones I show you later. Then we get this swivel here on the hip. I don't know, it doesn't work out that good, mostly not to the front, but to the back side pretty far, it's still pretty good. Then we get the normal leg articulation with these ball joints, double jointed pinless knees. Okay, oh god, these are really hard, gotta get them loose. No shin swivels actually, as well as no swivels down here on the foot. But yeah, we get swivels on the feet and vertical hinges on there too. Pretty good. As I said, here are the two other hands. We have a fist for the right hand and a grabbing hand for the left. Both are horizontal hinged. Come on, give me the focus. Yeah, something like this. Pretty good. So then let's move over to the accessories. First up, we got two crows, and these should look familiar to you. Remember when I opened the Herald of Galactus Thor? I think it was the exact same that were in this pack. And we get a few more accessories. It's these great helmets. First up, we get one with hair on the back. And then we get another one. So let's see how good it works. Let's detach his head. Okay, the hair is pulling off that thing always, so I think you can't really go without it. Let's see. This is with the hair. Does it go under here too or over? I don't know. Let's see. Let's pull it over. Okay, yeah, it kind of works. But yeah, that's a crown. Holy shit. I think on the back here it should go even more. Let me try it under the thing. So yes, also here the hair is going under the fur on his back. And here we got that gigantic crown. Just look at this, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. But then we also have another crown. Let's just, yeah, detaching the whole thing again. Give me a second. Okay, here we get the other, I wouldn't call it a crown. I think this is the way he goes into war with. But I don't know, also this looks really, really great. And with that hat, because of he has no hair standing out, can move his head way better, can move the head up, but you see the beard will leave a really big gap under his chest. I mean over his chest, yeah, you know. Do we get some more accessories? Yes, we do. We have this staff here and the sword. Let's look at this. On the tip, it looks like the Namor staff. They're reusing this a lot of times, but I think this one is way bigger. They kind of changed it up a little bit, which is great. Also because look at his size, he gotta get a bigger one. And then we have this amazing sword with the crystal here in the middle, pretty long. Just look at this, it's amazing. It's really amazing. Okay, let's see what we get in here. We get the Odin, we get a crown, we get a hair piece, we get another hair piece, we get like 2 weapons here, we get 2 hands on here, and 2 crows also, which is a pretty good amount of accessories. I mean, for that price on the box, I would definitely hope that we get stuff like this. But you know Hasbro's not always nice to us. But let's look at some of the details before I end the video. First up, the mold of the beard is insane. Also, almost never had a eye paint job that's that good of Hasbro. The helmet looks insane with all these cuts and stuff in there. Also, the shoulder pads are battle damaged. It looks really, really good. With here, the bronze, what's it called? Shirt here that he wears. It's insane. The golden plate here is actually glued onto there. But also here, these Asgardian, kind of runes that are on there. It's really, really cool. On the back, we don't have that much, but still under the coat, we also have here some molded parts. We get the blue chain here. Also, the other armor parts. You really can see he's a king from this figure. Let's look at the forearms. Just look at this. We got molded patterns all over his armor. And I think the most insane part is his skirt. Just look at this thing. This is freaking amazing. We get another bronze mold on here, which looks really, really, really insane. Then we have that golden pattern down here. It's also really, really great. Just awesome. The backside, we also have mold on here, some battle damage. Here the leather skirt. Even here, up there on the belt. I don't know. There's so much love in this thing. Also here on the boots, it seems like no one would look at this. It took me a while to see this, but these bones here hanging out everywhere. I don't know. Such a great figure. One of the best purchases this year, I would say. Okay, in the end of the video, I got you a quick pose. You know what I mean? It's not much, but yeah, just look at it all over again. It's really, really good. The vertical hinges on the feet are also really good. They can support the weight, which is also a really important part when it's about Legends figures. I mean, I have a lot of figures that have fallen over all the time. But yeah, all in all rating, I would give this a solid 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. We get a lot of really cool stuff in there. The movability of the thing is kind of limited due to the size. I mean, Odin is not a character that is jumping around and stuff and doing all the crazy shit, these spider stunts, you know what I mean. But still, all the joints here are really hard, and when I use my silicone oil on this, I know that every part will be really loose on it. So I just used silicone oil on, here on the, let me see if it even will work. Here on the ball joints of the legs, in these gaps here, I used some silicone oil, and the legs are flapping around on my Sentry figure right now. So I don't know if I should do it on this one, but this is also more a display figure for me. If I would see it on the same price as I got it, 60 euros, I would still buy it. I mean, I really needed a Odin figure on my Asgard shelf, but for over 60 euros I wouldn't. Definitely not. And they could have even put more accessories into there. So I think there would have been space in the box here, and like I don't know, a second fist for the left hand and a second grabbing hand for the right hand, something like this. There would have been a few options. Let me scale this a little bit up. It's a 8.58 or 8.5 out of 10. It's a really cool figure just because all these details, all that shining gold around the figure, all the love to detail. So I would say all in all, it's a solid 8.5. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but that's pretty much everything for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you have an awesome day. Now it's time to say, action out.